everybody, it is Melanie. I am here to show you my new multitasking kitchen best friend, Flex Plus. I like to call her Flexi. She is 3 appliances in one. So what I'm showing you right now is the immersion blender, but I'm going to show you how all 3 pieces work, and we are going to use it all to make one recipe. We're going to make some chicken salad because I haven't had lunch yet and I'm kind of obsessed with chicken salad lately. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to make our own mayonnaise. So yay, I love mayonnaise, and I also love knowing what goes into my food. I love knowing the ingredients and everything. So it comes with a little booklet that has all sorts of recipes and things, and so this mayonnaise is super easy. The recipe's right in the book that comes with it, and it's got 1 raw egg, so make sure you know and where your egg is coming from, so you know you can trust it, and you can, you know, once it mixes with the lemon juice and stuff, it's gonna be okay, but just make sure. If you would rather do a vegan mayonnaise, you can actually use the liquid, the drain liquid from a can of chickpeas. So that's pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna try that. I've never had vegan mayonnaise before, so we'll see how I like it. It's got lemon juice, Dijon mustard, salt, and vegetable oil. I'm using a little canola oil because that's what I have, that's what I bake with. So something fun about the Flex is it has this main part, and that you will use that in every single appliance, and the battery. When you're putting it together, you always put the battery on last. So I'm gonna put it in here, and there's a little safety button here on the back that you push, and then that activates the battery, and you can turn it on. So it says to let this go for like 30 seconds as it starts to emulsify and come together. And when it starts to look like mayonnaise, then I'm going to go up and down until it gets to be a consistency that I like. It's got 3 speeds. Like really super thick already, but you know, you get everybody mixed. Oh my goodness, this is already like super thick. So I think it's mixed, and I'm gonna stop and look at that. Yum. Oh my goodness, this is so good. This will store up into the fridge for up to 1 week. Let me tell you, especially if I'm making chicken salad, it's not gonna last that long. So fun thing about the battery, which Flexi comes with 2 batteries, by the way, which will each last for about a half hour. So that's 1 hour of cooking time. You can do so much in all of that. But if for some reason an hour is not good enough, you can quick charge the battery and it'll give you an extra 5 minutes. So quick charging takes about a half hour for an extra 5 minutes. But I think an hour is going to be plenty. So battery is the last to join the party and the first to leave whenever you're taking this apart. So I'm just going to take this off, and I'm just going to leave my immersion blender inside there. So next up, I would like to show you the food processor attachment. So I am just going to use the chopping attachment today, but there are also slicing and grating blades. So I am just going to untwist this. For some reason, I used to have a food processor that was huge and took up all this space, and it would fall out of the cabinets whenever I tried to do anything. I broke it. I ended up getting rid of it. So it twisted off like this. So every time you see me do that, that's why. But I love this because it really does not take up very much space. You can store the blades inside. I can't figure out how to get it off. All right, this way. There we go. I was twisting the wrong way. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna make a sweeter chicken salad today, so I am going to add some pecans. That looks about right. I'm not really a measurer. Some dried cherries, because I had them. and an apple. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use my core slicer to get my apple started. All right, so I'm gonna drop this in here, put all the pieces, and put her together on and twist. All right, there we go. You guys, I don't know my lefts and my rights apparently. All right, so then you put the attachment on. You can put it either away from you or facing you, whichever one suits you. And then you put the battery on last. And then I'm going to push the little button that activates the battery, and the light will glow, and push the button. And it takes it a second to start chopping. I may have made it a little bit too heavy. Go, you got this. All right, and that's all I'm gonna do with that. So battery off first. Main attachment, and here we go. All nice and chopped off. Let's see, Let's see if I can figure out how to get the lid off again. All right, nice and chopped, and that really just took a few seconds. Now, last but not least, let me get my chicken here. Find some tongs. Which, by the way, I cooked in my Rock Crock Dutch oven in the microwave. It was frozen, so it took about 15 minutes. If it was not frozen, I would have just started it with 10. I just put in a little bit of chicken stock just to keep it, make sure things didn't dry out, because I wasn't really babysitting it. And sprinkled with a little bit of seasoning salt, because that's my favorite. I think it kind of just goes with everything. So this is our mixer attachment. We have mixing blades and whisk blades, so I'm going to use the mixing blades, make sure they're in there. And I'm excited about this. I've had an immersion blender before that had a whisk attachment, and honestly, I just really didn't think it had very much power. I ended up blowing out the motor. What did I do here? Hold on, I can't talk and put this together at the same time, apparently. Okay, no? All right, push the button, pull it out. What do I got going on? Okay. Okay. Then, power adapter, or the, I don't remember what this is called. I should probably look it up, but it's the main part of the thing. Pop that in, and battery, again, last to the party. So, in the immersion blender, or the mixing part, the important thing is that it's got a different, you don't use this back here. It's got its own. So it's got a little button here that you push to get it started. Now, something important to remember when you are using a hand mixer is that you don't want to use a glass mixing bowl, because over time, the mixers will actually chip away at the glass, and you'll get little flecks of glass that could be in your food, and you don't want that. So we have this awesome, cool new mixing plastic mixing bowl, or you can use our stainless steel mixing bowls. All work excellent with this. So here we go. I'm going to push the little button and just get started. Shredding up my chicken. It's hard to do at this angle. I don't have a cameraman today, he's golfing. Just want to put it down so I don't get it everywhere. But essentially, I'm just going to go through and shred up my chicken. Turn it up all the way, 3 speeds, just like the other. right, there you go. See, look at that. I like my chicken salad shredded up a little bit fine. I might do it another minute longer, so just give me a second here. All right, and now, again, battery off first, take it all apart. I'm gonna put it all together. Let me get something to mix with. Okay, so we're gonna do some of this delicious mayonnaise. I love this. I love that it's like all homemade. You know, I know exactly what is in my chicken salad. And I could do, oh man, I'm gonna do so many different varieties. I'm gonna pull out my blade here so that I don't accidentally cut up my scraper here. I'm just gonna do about half that. I think I did a little bit more than I needed. And give it a good mix. And there we go, you guys. And again, I made this chicken in the microwave. So like it took, you know, you could use, it took about 10 minutes if it was fresh, 15 minutes if it's frozen. You can use the Rock Crock, Dutch oven, or everyday pan, or even the stoneware deep covered baker. All work excellent for that. They're designed so that when you do cook food in the microwave like that, it keeps all the moisture in. But if you had leftover rotisserie chicken, you could do the same thing. And look at that chicken salad. That is just gonna be just as good as the place that I'm obsessed with and wanna go all the time, but it's gonna be a fraction of the cost. So again, Flexi, she's amazing. 3 appliances all in one. And if you're worried about storage, I can keep all of that in this box, in this little basket. Just trying to show you. And it just slides. I keep it on the little thing in my island because I use it all the time. But this could easily slide into a cabinet. It doesn't really go up much higher than the basket when I have it all in here. So again, remember that you're replacing 3 appliances with this. And again, I think my old food processor probably was that big anyway. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.